Hi everybody, my name is Chris Schott. I'm the instructor for English 3100 Junior Level Writing. I want to welcome you to the class. This is our first week. Most weeks of this course we will start off with kind of an introduction video, much like this one where I go over what we're going to be doing for the week, what we're kind of expected to learn this week, how it's going to tie into what we've learned previously, perhaps even how it's going to tie in what we do in future weeks. So this is the first video, but really this one's just to get us kind of oriented for the class and introduce you to what's going on. So you may be asking yourself, why am I even taking a writing class at this point in my studies? And the truth is that this is a moment in your studies where you may be finding that literacy and professional literacy and some of the writing tasks that you may be finding yourself doing at work or on the job need to be fine-tuned and kind of honed in a little bit specifically to what you'll be doing. And while this isn't kind of a content-specific course, much like science writing or technical writing, what this course does is it focuses on professional literacy skills in different ways by looking very narrowly through the lens of writing studies and literacy studies. So this course sometimes will focus in on, for example, how digital literacy and digital culture have kind of reshaped how we think about reading and writing. And we'll also be looking at lots of other kinds of skills that I think are exported cleanly into the kinds of writing people do on the job. And I've been teaching this course for about 6 years, and over that time I've had people look back, message me in the past and say, hey, at the time this course did not seem entirely relevant to what I'd be doing, but retroactively, yeah, I'm looking and I'm applying things almost daily to what I do at my job. So I'm always kind of pleased to hear that, and it gives me confidence that what we do in this course is very, very relevant. And I think it's actually really fun. I think you'll enjoy it. So this course is going to look at writing and literacy through really three perspectives. It's going to look at it internally, it's going to look at it communally, and it's going to look at it by looking at external forces that are kind of beyond our control. Because we get these different perspectives, I think we're going to see a really nice holistic way of understanding how writing is functioning and how literacy functions from multiple angles, and we'll get to apply those things very specifically to what we do. That said, this is also a course that is very malleable. If you have personal goals that you want to fulfill throughout this course, that's totally great. We will bend the course assignments. We will reshape them to fit your objectives as long as they don't stray too far off what I have planned for you. But I'm more than happy to make sure you're getting what you need out of this class as you move forward with your studies. You can learn more about me as an instructor and a person, I guess, because I am a human being. If you want to learn more about me, head over to the discussion board this week where we'll introduce ourselves. You can read all about me and what I do in terms of my academic career, and also, I guess, a little bit about my personal life as well. I do hold weekly office hours for this class, both in person and online. If you look over in our menu, over here in the Canvas course menu option, I don't know why I'm pointing, I don't know if you can see that or not, you will see a feature called Chat, and every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I hold office hours in that chat room. However, if you cannot make it during that time and you need to meet with me or talk with me, simply let me know. I am happy to schedule an appointment for you on campus, or we could even talk through that chat room or even email or whatever. I want to make sure that you know that I am extremely available if you ever have questions or concerns with the course. So what will you be doing this week? This week you're going to be doing a few things. The most important thing really this week is that you orient yourself to the class. I want you to read through the entire syllabus front to back, read every word, make sure you understand what is being asked of you in this class. I want you to go through all of the course website content, all of the about section, about this course section in the course modules, everything that is being asked of you in terms of technology requirements and things like that. Just know that sometime down the line you may have questions, and while we're happy to answer those questions, and to help you, complete the course efficiently, it's nice to get these problems solved early, and then you can just get through the course as seamlessly as possible without any particular problems. You're also going to have a short reading this week, Malcolm X's Learning to Read. This reading is in our textbook. If you don't have our textbook yet, you might be able to find this by just Googling the article. However, you're going to need that textbook, so get it this week. It is going to house a lot of readings, particularly a lot of readings that we do early in this course, with especially throughout the first unit. It's a very good textbook. It's a textbook that focuses on writing as a conceptual focus instead of writing as a peripheral focus, which is what a lot of other composition courses do. This puts writing at the center as a topic to be explicitly studied. So that's what we're going to be reading this week, is Malcolm X's Learning to Read. It's actually great. It talks a lot about how he gained his sense of literacy and who he is as a person through his time in prison. It's really eye-opening. It's wonderfully written, and he says a lot of really nice things in there that are important as we start to think about our own personal literacy histories, which is something you're going to be doing a lot this first unit of the course. Other than that reading, participate in this week's discussion board. Essentially, it's just an introduction to the class. I have instructions on the discussion assignment. However, you're basically going to be introducing yourself, and we're going to be getting to know each other a little bit. Make sure you remember that for our discussion boards, particularly our traditional kind of typed out discussions, your discussion post, your initial post, needs to be at least 300 words, and you need to respond to at least 2 other student posts. I recommend doing this throughout the week. Don't just wait till the last day. It's essentially a matter of just time management. So be sure to do that well. You'll also have a very, very, very short writing assignment this week. It's called the opening statement. I essentially want you to think about what you want to get out of this course and put it down on paper. Think about where you need to develop as a writer personally, and write down some goals and write about why they are goals, and I'm going to help you get to them by the end of this semester. This assignment is also essentially, for me, a writing sample from you. I want to know what kind of writer you are, and I want to make sure I'm bending my teaching to meet you personally. One more thing about this course is we have what's called an online course mentor. Her name is Noelle. She's a graduate student. I met her last week, and she is super great. If you ever have any questions about technology, or you're looking for study tips, or if you need tips on time management, if this is the first time you've ever taken an online class, or if you historically don't really do well in online courses, I want to make sure you have as many resources as possible to help you out. Contact Noelle. You can find her contact information on the homepage here on the course website below. She'll also be chiming in and sending out messages periodically. So if you have a question about that kind of stuff, get to her. If you have a question about course content or learning anything in this class, get to me. Otherwise, have a wonderful first week. I look forward to working with all of you. Have a nice day. Bye.